Okay, so we are live. That light is fucking bright, but there you go. Not a great deal I can do about that, I'm afraid. Holy shit, that is bright. Can I change that? Let's see. Configure video. That sounds like something that would do it. Okay, brightness. Turn that down. Is that better? Yeah. It is what it is. It'll be fine. But yeah. So yeah, I'm just going to change a couple of things around so you guys know what we're doing. But yeah, cool. So I hope everyone is well. We are live again. So yeah, I had my rant this morning. It's fine. It's done with now. I'm over it. But yeah, I'm not over it. It's shit. It's fucking shit. But it is what it is. What am I going to do? So, right. I am going to be checking to see where we're at. So I think we're live. We are live. I've just checked. Joel, how's it going, my man? I hope you are well. I am. Yeah, we're gonna be rocking a bit of Warcraft this evening. I think. We're going to be joining up with Sev and Mass Points. So when they're on, I don't think he's on yet. I don't think he's on. Yeah. How are you anyway, my friend? Are you well? It's over here a little bit. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm tired. I was up till, well, stupid o'clock this morning watching wrestling. So feeling a little bit tired, but you know I can survive. I'll be all right. Yeah, I'm just gonna tweet out that we are live. Try and drum up some attention, you know. But yeah, so I was kind of trying to work out what I wanted to play tonight. I wasn't really sure. Yeah, I'm ready for a new game at the moment. You know, I feel like I like Warcraft, but you know, Call of Duty can hurry up and come out. I think Call of Duty is going to be the game for the run into Christmas. You know, that's what I think. That's what I think is going to be my next one. Right, let me just quickly grab all this. Copy this. Yeah, Call of Duty is going to be awesome, man. I cannot wait for that. I think I was talking to a guy about it today, actually, and I'm a big fan of Apex at the moment. Obviously, it's the guys who made the original Call of Duty. Loving that game. But I just sort of think as soon as COD comes out, I mean, it's literally what else are people going to be playing? I bought FIFA 20. It's all right. It's good, you know. But it's FIFA, you know. FIFA 20 is FIFA 19. Doesn't change. So yeah, playing some #WoW Classic. Yeah, so Teramashi, how's it going? I have played Terraria. Do you know what? I used to love that game. It's an awesome game. There's nothing wrong with it. We You know, we're fans of that. We are fans. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Hold on, I've just lost my channel. Can't see you all. There you are. I see you all here. Joel, you've not played Terraria? Fucking hell, dude. Where have you been? where have you been? Classic game. Absolutely classic. You have to let me know, by the way, guys, if the levels are out. I haven't used Streamlabs in a little while. Should be alright. We'll see. I have cables all over the place at the moment as well. Right, so I can't remember where we're. Who's in the guild today? Nobody's online. Awesome. Right. No, Terraria is a good game. Surprisingly good, actually. Very little gold. So I'm really struggling with my camera angle at the moment. I bought a, it's just a 1080p camera. It's nothing special. In fact, that is awful. Let me just see if I can change the settings on it a little bit, because it's a horrible colour. So I'm just trying to set the apply. Okay, done. There you go. Slightly more colour now. Yeah. So FIFA 20. Yeah, I agree. It just doesn't do anything different. It hasn't done anything different for a long time. Don't get me wrong, it's a good game. I enjoy playing it, but it doesn't excite me. WoW is, yeah, it is similar to RuneScape, just infinitely better. I mean, that's a dangerous statement for me to make, but I find it better. I think it's a better game. But yeah, so it's basically the same as RuneScape. Ooh, do I need that? Right. 3 int, 4 intellect, 10.7. You know what? Oh no, I didn't mean to sell it. We will have that. Maybe a mistake? Who knows? Right, okay, so yeah, so Warcraft itself is very similar to RuneScape in a way, in that you've got lots of various questing areas to do. They all have different areas. This is WoW Classic, so this is probably a third of what the current game has got content-wise, but you know, it's one of my all-time favourite games, to be fair. But yeah, so there should be some people on in a bit. So we're going to do some dungeons tonight. I think is the plan. Hopefully. Right, so let's fix our shit because we're all kinds of broken. Not with that guy.
What's on your mind?
Right. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I can do any of these. Yes, I can do these quests. Right, okay. Press choose. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Master's coming on in a bit, so Master's got one of his friends around. They have gaming nights, I think, once a week. Sev, I don't know. Seb told me to be on, so I'm on. I don't know where he is, but he'll be around eventually. Aha! I spy. Oh shit! 3 of them. Bug. Into sheep. Ooh, I'm nearly fucking dead already. Yeah, I've never, I don't think I've ever had kind of like gaming nights with people around. I don't play a lot of stuff that my kind of friends play. It's not really a thing. This is going to be fun. That was a fucking hard fight. But yeah, so yeah, gaming nights are pretty cool. Like I say, I've never had one. I imagine they're pretty good. But yeah, right. So yeah, I mean, it's one of them ones. Everyone's got different tastes, you know, and things. Keeps life interesting, I guess, that we all like different things. You know, it's one of them. I'm sure Mashi, she likes certain things, you know. Got to keep life interesting. That's all I'm saying. Right, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing around here. What am I killing? Oh, so I'm killing the orcs, okay. I don't need to kill them for anything at all. Yeah, I don't need to be up here. What am I killing? Oh, murlocs and orcs, right, okay. We can do that. We can do that. Yeah, I'm curious what causes the motion sickness, to be honest. That's a strange one, that one. For a non-fixed place game, you know? But yeah, it's a weird one, that one. So I used to get a little bit of motion sickness. Funnily enough, it was after. So I used to box. So I boxed for about 4 years, and I was getting motion sickness for a time actually. Never knew what it was. But then I stopped getting punched in the head, and that's off. That kind of fixed it. Is that dead? What's dead? With these mages to take so little fucking damage, it's unreal. two more. Two more. Yeah, it's. I mean, I love boxing, and I was pretty good, to be fair. The problem is as much as I could throw a punch, I couldn't ever seem to stop taking them. My trainer used to say to me, "It's like my legs aren't attached to my body." I couldn't punch and move. So yeah. Good sport though, very good sport. People hate it. People hate boxing, and I'm like, do you know what? It's one of the best things to get into. It's like ultimate fitness. Oh, I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna drown. Up, 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 up. Oh, that was close. That was close. But yeah, so that's me. Punch drunk. Maybe that's what I am. Maybe I've taken too many. Well, a glue stick to the head is never recommended. I remember once, so I was maybe 15 at the time. In fact, I wasn't. I wasn't even anywhere close to that. I was probably 13. So, because me and my friends were, close to brain dead, we used to play games like we used to play climbing trees, and it was a version of Tig. So if you were at the bottom of the tree with a brick. This is a true story as well, this. So, to get them out, you used to have to knock people out of the tree with the brick. Yeah, I played that as a child. It's a frightening concept now, but we used to do that. Or we used to play another version. So, where I lived, over the back of the railway lines, there was a lot of waste ground. So we used to... yeah, no, it was lethal, dude. It was lethal. So we used to play a game whereby the person who was on... Oh, shit. I'm gonna die. Fuck. It's close. Yeah, so we used to play a game whereby we... fuck off, it explains a lot. So we used to play a game where the person who was on used to run around with a box matches or a lighter, setting fires when all the grass was sort of yellow and dried out, and the people who weren't on used to have to run around and put the fires out. I mean, it seemed a good idea. Just the problem is we could never work out what the end of the game was. I suppose. Third-degree burns, I guess, but yeah, I had an interesting childhood. A little bit wild. But hey, I'm a northern. I grew up in Doncaster. This is what kids do or did.
Need something? Have a good.
Don't need that. I haven't got any better spells, rank 4. Nope, that's all we got. That's all we got. Yeah, so when I grew up, there wasn't. I'm not that old, but I'm mid-30s now. But we didn't have. I didn't have a. I think the first game console I had, a proper game console, I was maybe 15. I think when I got it. It is character building, it puts hairs on your chest. But yeah, we used to be, I had the old school type of parents where my mum used to kick me out on a Saturday morning. She'd kick me out when daylight hit, and I wasn't allowed back in until until the street lights went on. That was genuinely my childhood. People think that's not real, but that's literally what I grew up with. Oh, come on. This is going to take forever. There are some more around this corner. So we're over there. Okay, we could go that way. We'll go that way. Let's go over there. Let's go and see what we can find. But yeah, but you know, I grew up in a you know, a good old school kind of northern upbringing, you know. Yeah, so we used to play like a so we used to play a similar game, which we just called Goose. So we used to get all the kids in the estate, and there would be, you know, loads and loads of kids, and we would all do it. So what we would do is you'd have like 40 or 50 children all running round the county council estate that I grew up on. It's not some sort of rough upbringing. I mean, it was kind of standard northern town, you know. But yeah, we would literally know where we'd be off, out of bounds. So you'd be hiding in people's gardens and all kinds of things. It was good. I'd say again, it was a good upbringing, to be fair. Where the fuck is everybody? Something there. Yeah. But it's a different world now, dude. It's a. I can't do any of these. I can't take on 3 at once. I'm not fucking. Oh shit. Oh fuck, they're elites. We're out of here. It's not a place to be. Fuck, I'm never going to get this quest up. I can't solo these. Can't solo packs. I think maybe, do we get packs down here as well? Yeah, we'll go up here. But yeah, so that was my upbringing. It was it was solid, you know. We used to get up to various kinds of mischief and whatnot. But okay, so we've got stuff up here to collect anyway. So we will. Who's that? Who's just come online? No idea. No idea who that is. But they're fucking higher than I am. I haven't played this game anywhere near enough as I should have done. I've been very, very lazy. I haven't been lazy. I've been busy. You know. Oh, these are high level. This was Bad idea. It's just a fuck. No. I can't do it. What into this game? So I don't know. I mean, on my main accounts, I put probably a couple of thousand hours in. A lot is the answer. It's not one of my most played games, to be fair. So I'm going to be. We're just waiting on the latest chapter of a game called Life is Feudal to come out. So it's a kind of like a medieval sort of survival game. But again, just a game I'm a massive fan of. Call of Duty is going to come out soon. I'm going to be playing the shit out of that. So yeah. Oh, this fucking takes so long to man up. Where else can we go for these things? So I can't get into there because everything will kill me. Oh no, we're coming in through the wrong side, that's why. True gamer. True gamer. Yeah, I don't know, it's you know, I'm a fan of watching films and stuff like that. I'm a big movie freak, but you know, for me, kind of the escapism, if you like, of playing games is still my number one form of escapism. I enjoy it. So yeah, that's just. This is my little get out of reality thing. Oh shit, I don't want to go through there. Oh fuck, mistakes have been made. No. Fuck you. No, so I was gonna go watch it maybe this weekend. I think is the plan. I don't know. I do want to see it. Have you seen it yet? Have you watched Joker? Because I'm going to do it and I'm going to post a review of it. That's the plan anyway. So yeah, it's supposedly quite dark. I think one of the things I keep hearing people say is quite slow, so you've got to be prepared for the fact that it isn't a, you know, a fast turnaround kind of movie. But that's good. I like those. I like the. I like a good character movie sometimes. Don't get me wrong. I mean, my favourite films. I'm relatively simplistic in the game in the films that I like. You know, Avengers, things like that. Yeah, I like that. I like the. Let's face it, Joker is probably one of, if not the most iconic. Shit, I can't kill any of these either. What the fuck? One of the most iconic characters, like in all of film, ever. So. I'm glad they've done it, to be fair. I'm glad they've done it. I haven't seen it, no. I'm not a horror movie guy. I mean, I don't mind them. I get bored of them really quickly. Do you know what the problem is with horror movies for me? So Mass Points, it does his head in. When I talk about this, it drives him insane because he's a massive horror fan. But I just sit there going, "Nah, that wouldn't happen. No, people wouldn't do that. No, that's unrealistic. No, why would you go down there? Oh yeah, there's a big hole. Oh, are you going to go down it? Of course you are. Oh, there's a fucking madman. What we're going to do, I know, we'll not ring the police. We'll go into the basement. I just watch it and I think, what the fuck? Come on. But hey, I'm just a miserable. Honestly, I do listen to myself and I think, fuck, I sound miserable. But yeah, I am. I'm a hater. Do you know what? I'm life beaten. That's what it is. Life's beating me down. So yeah, I mean, obviously you guys saw the video of me whinging this morning about the wrestling. That's me, I think now. Just bitching about shit. That's what I do. Like this fucker here. I knew he was going to get me. This is where I get my kicks now. Killing baby dragons. Yeah, cheers, man. So I've been toying around with the idea of doing like a vlog thing for a while, but I never like them because I always think that kind of just people shagging themselves on camera. You know, it's all like kind of, oh, look at me sort of stuff. So I never knew what to do, but I quite like the whole whinging sort of thing that I've created. I'm pretty good at it, to be fair. Oh, fuck off. There you go. I'll whinge that. Holy fuck. And I stand by that video as well, because it pissed me off. I was in such a bad mood. I'd stayed up to watch that and everything. But yeah. Shit spawning in, Jesus Christ. We needs to heal up. Let's get out of the way of things. Yes, I did. I was sort of undecided as to what to stream tonight. I know Sev and Mass were going to come on and do some Warcraft. Strav is on. But yeah, I'm going to get this quest done though, because I want to get this out of the way, get this area finished, and then we're off to Darkshire, which is one of my favourite questing areas. Love the place. Nicked it. Fucking nicked it. Right, okay, so what are we doing? We are killing these fuckers here. So what's Pummel Pie? Sounds like some sort of inappropriate game you play when drunk. Turn you into a sheep. Oh, we didn't want you to resist. Fuck. This is going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem. Well, as long as it's not a VR thing, we're alright. You Go on then, what is it? What's Pummel Party? Okay, a multiplayer game where you go against each other. I mean, that's kind of just the definition of a multiplayer game. You may have to give me a little bit more than that. What is it? Is it a PC game? Is it? I don't understand. And Joel, what do you think of VR, man? What's your thoughts on it? No thing, yeah. We may die here. Boom. Level up. Ding, 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 ding. What do you mean I get triggered easily? I do not get triggered easily. He said getting triggered. But that didn't count. Yeah, to be fair, I'd like to play a few more kind of group games. It's just difficult at the moment. Everyone's got, you know, other stuff in their lives going on, so it's hard for us. We don't get together as much as we used to do. Yeah, so Beat Saber is awesome. Elite Dangerous is ridiculously good. I know Mass Points is a big fan of the horror games. Again, it's not really my thing, but you know, there's no accounting for taste. Okay, we need 6 more. So to be fair, one of the games which I'm looking at, most of the games like Call of Duty and things, they're good multiplayer games. So that's going to be, that'll be good when that's out. We play Apex and things like that. I'm just not amazing at it. You know, but I like playing. I play all sorts, to be fair. Do you know, I've never streamed Beat Saber though. I think Beat Saber is amazing if you've got like a full room sort of green screen setup. And I've only got this one behind me. So yeah, I think with the right setup, Beat Saber's an amazing game. Cooking, yeah. Right. Come on, you bastards. Drop what I'm asking you to drop. Just hurry up and get. It's interesting when you play video games when you think about it. Well, basically, what I'm doing right now is all these orcs are camped here, doing whatever they're doing, and I'm just running around in the middle murdering them. Right. Oh where have my... I never know whether I should have music in the background as well, you know. Mind you, I'm on YouTube, so no, bad idea. Get me blocked. Let's have a look down here. Second. Stravides, you're on again. Right, okay, so where were we? I am killing shit. Okay, these have spawned back in, so that's good. Come on, I'm bored now. Fuck. Right. So, now you lot, can you go and fucking kill some of these for me, please? Well, you once said guy. I wonder if I sheep him. The one. Thanking you. Kill him quickly before the other guy wakes up. I have very little mana left. That's not good. We'll let him have them. Yeah, I have a mana situation here. Oh, it's literally kill two. No, that's too close. Kill two, eat. Kill two, drink. But hey, it's all good fun. So what games is everyone else playing at the moment? Are we... is anybody else playing Warcraft? It still seems busy. There's a lot of people on Classic. I haven't gone back to retail once. I don't know why. I mean, it's not like I've put excessive time into this, but given the choice of yeah, given the choice of jumping onto this or retail, I'm not really bothered about jumping onto retail. Can't be arsed. So yeah, Joel, Dead by Daylight. A friend of mine at work keeps trying to get me to get it. So I may be getting that at some time. So yeah, that'll be. I think that'll be that'll be a purchase coming up. The only reason I haven't got Elder Scrolls, and this might be worth you kind of contemplating with Warcraft, is I haven't got Elder Scrolls because I wouldn't have the time to play it. I'm not. I'm not. I don't have enough time to get two MMOs. I just don't. As nice as it would be, yeah, I just wouldn't have time to play two. So, yeah, it's one of those things. Mashi, I am appalled that you've just used the word "I'm playing Pokemon Go." Now I know you've got no PC at the moment, but still. But yeah, I'll let you off though. I know there's extenuating circumstances. Oh shit! I forgot. I thought I'd frozen him in place. Shit. Let me quickly drink up. So do you know what? I'm looking forward to a lot of the AR games that are going to come out over the next kind of probably 2 to 5 years. I think there's going to be some amazing stuff coming out. I was talking to a guy who works on future tech, things like that, and he was talking about these lenses that you can put in your eyes. It's a little bit like a contact lens, but it'll give you that kind of what's it view, which I thought was really, really cool. Don't know how I feel about having something in my eye, but it seemed like a good idea. Yeah, I actually, to be fair, about the Pokemon thing, so I had it on my phone when it first came out and things. I was like, oh, I'm going to get that, and it slayed my battery, so I deleted it. Plus, my phone kept going off at work because I was sat on a fucking spawn of something. I can't remember what it was, but yeah. Mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. Oh, that's alright. They've ignored me. Fuck off. Let's go get those two. Oh shit. Nope. Ah, Mr. Sevico is online. Let me just fire my Discord up. Should be safe here. If I can get it to go up. Oh, there you go. Nope, doesn't want to come up. Finally, we got some. We have some company. So we get some dungeons done now. We'll run. I don't know what I can do at 22. I suppose I can go into any of them really. But yeah, let's have a see. Whenever it starts, right? Let's. So Sev is on. He's on his little paladin. His baby paladin at the moment. me just check where we are with Discord. Evening all.
Hello, buddy.
How's it going?
Not too bad. Good.
Cool. We are live on Gamers Top Games at the moment.
Oh, not bad. Minus the fact that I was applying for a couple of jobs and I looked at the CV and thought, fuck, there's a typo. It was
Oh,
literally
dude.
Where I'd cut and pasted stuff, obviously.
Yep.
just
Yep.
Editing stuff. I cut and pasted stuff and it was, this involved me to, this was super great. And it was like, oh shit. It's like an old fuck moment.
Yep. It happens. It happens.
Luckily, the job I don't think was going for. I have a great level of detail.
It's yeah, it's funny how it happens. I've got a guy at the moment who is freaking out because he's paid a lot of. I'll boost his mic in a second, Joel. Joel's in chat, by the way, on GTG. Yeah, so in fact, I'm gonna have to change this a little bit. I have to change all my audio settings. Yeah, so he spent 400 quid on somebody to write his CV for them. Seriously, 400 quid he paid, and she'd misspelt 3 words in the in the CV. 400 fuck. He said to he in fact he messaged me on WhatsApp. I've got it on my phone. He was like, "What do you think I should do?" I'm like, "Get your fucking money back. That's what you need to do. We paid 400 quid and you can't spell." I mean, how hard is it to hit spell check? But well, you know, if you're paying 400 quid though, you know, that's very true. It's
I'd never pay someone to do the CV, and actually some of these CV libraries, they tell you because I put my CV in and they assessed it, so it's a utter shit apparently. It's not good enough.
Who said that?
It's some CV library. Like the thing is that I look at CVs as some people like content, some people like minimal content. It really does depend on who's recruiting you, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
It's a luck thing.
Joel, how's Seb's audio now?
Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Obviously, what I've done is I've ducked my in-game audio down so it's not drowning me out talking. But then obviously you guys are coming through my desktop audio, aren't you? There you go. It's sorted now. We can hear each other. Yeah. So so the job hunting is going well.
Yeah, all right, not too bad. It's I obviously I had 2 interviews for this one role, and they were like, "Yeah, we love your CV, we think you're amazing, but we're going to get rid of the post." I was like, "Oh."
But we've met you.
Yeah, but thanks for coming down. So there's a one of the girls in chat, Mashi. She's actually one of my candidates at the moment. I'm
Okay.
doing everything within my power for us to land this awesome job that I've got her in for. So fingers crossed. We've had our second interview this morning on the job, so I'm hoping we can get this this job nailed down. It's tough, man. It's really difficult. I mean, she's very much the same as yourself. So she's like just out of uni and whatnot. So just looking for a first kind of entry point, if you like, into the real world sort of thing. But
Yeah.
it is tough. It is tough, and it's it can be soul destroying. I've said it's not. I've said it to you, haven't I? But I've said it to a few people at this level. Is that you have to expect to get no's. If you get a yeah early, then awesome. Really, well done. Because it's fucking tough, but you have to expect no. Otherwise, it's soul destroying. It really is. But,
Tempted to log on to my higher level character and take you both through Dead Mines.
Well, I'm on.
That'd be a good idea, right?
What level am I on now? 20.
Dead Mines or something.
I'm 18 as a priest.
I'm 22. What's your higher level? What class?
25.
What class is it?
Priest.
So we need a tank, won't we? Have we got Rian and Light on by any chance? No, they're not on. Rianne's on Classic, but she's AFK.
Because I don't want to go too far ahead, because obviously leveling with my dad,
So wait-
I don't want to go too far ahead in terms of questing or stuff.
Yeah, so what are you guys up to?
How's he doing anyway? Sorry, it was a bit rough last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's, we've all been hit pretty hard with. I got basically, I think it's like a mild flu. Every time I
Yeah.
get ill now with cold, it's never just a cold. It's like full on aching and it's shit. It's really shit. So yeah, literally just recovering from that really. But he sounds a lot better today, but still coughing quite a bit.
Level 22, where should I be questing next? Do you reckon wetlands?
22. Let's see what's that made. I think it's you've got Red Ridge, yeah.
So I'm yeah.
Ashen Vale.
I fucking hate Ashenvale.
I know, but
It's
it's
so
such good quests.
It's so far away. It's so hard to get to.
Well, no, it isn't. You go to well, you get the train over from Stormwind to Ironforge.
Yeah, but then I've got to
Ironforge
run
Dunbar.
all.
Have you done
always-
Lochmoden?
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah. So you've already got Lochmoden. You run through the wetlands to Minethel.
Yeah, and catch the boat over to Thingy.
Catch
and
the
then
boat
run.
over to Orbadine. Yeah, you're there. It's all quests in Orbadine.
I-
you should be.
hold on. I'm going to take exception to take the boat to Oberdeen and you're there.
You are.
Yeah, there when you forget about the fucking big run that you've neglected to mention.
Well, you don't run all the way. You die, don't you? It's easy.
And you do
You go
corpse
out,
running.
you come
Yeah.
out there, you corpse run from there, and you head through. You've also then got all the Minethel area when you're about sort of 24, 25 area, which is what I was doing. So that's how I boost myself to 28.
Seb,
'Cause-
Joel says congrats on 200 by the way.
Oh, thank you very much, Joel. We made it.
What's 200? What are you on?
202 followers.
Awesome. That's awesome.
I got 50 but no followers. They're all
I need
Zombies.
four more dollars, and I do my first ever cash out for Twitch, which is awesome.
$4 more.
I know, it's exciting stuff.
So I am pushing the YouTube famous stuff now. Like I've been teaching myself better social media skills today.
Yeah.
So obviously you saw my rant video this morning. So it's doing all right. I think I'm up to 70 odd views on it now. It's
Oh, nice.
it's had a bit of attention. What
It's
we up
about
to now?
SEOs and stuff like that, isn't it?
81 views it's on now. Yeah, so I think the thing is the so I thought it was SEOs, but then I was talking to our marketing guy at work. You know, he's employed to make sure that the company is seen on Google and things like that. So, and we were talking about YouTube. So he's been looking at doing a YouTube channel for work, and he said the problem is that until you meet the criteria whereby Google knows your channel is there. Sorry, YouTube. It doesn't matter how good your SEOs are. The algorithm won't find you. You're just wasting your time. You literally have to trawl for views. So post when you're online. You know, tweet it, Instagram it, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's a fucking grind. But to be fair, do you know what? I've been talking to some really cool people today on Twitter and things like that. Yeah, it's good.
Oh, nice.
One more level getting the spirit tap. There we are. Yeah.
It's a tough journey, isn't it?
It's
Definitely very tough.
It's a grind. It's an absolute grind.
I was speaking to a chap yesterday actually. I was talking to a new friend of my stream, Jackal, and he was basically saying that there's actually no UK Classic WoW streamers at all.
No, there isn't. I
Very
noticed that.
big absent market from that,
Yeah.
and he said that because he streams it as well. He loves the game, and he said,
Yeah.
"Oh, we've got to stream it as you can." I said, "Yeah, absolutely. It's a niche." But he actually said that how you enjoying the grind, and I basically sort of said, well, first and foremost, you can call it a grind, but I don't like to call it a grind because that would technically imply negative.
Grind.
You know,
Yeah, exactly.
it's more of a fact that you just do it a lot, and if that means grinding, that means grinding. But I suppose in a way, it's all about streaming what you enjoy playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joel says, "Is that $4 in subscribing or Streamlabs? Or is it anything? I think it's
Anything
isn't it?
that's in subs and bits, I believe, as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
That isn't a plea, by the way.
Give him $3.99.
It's,
I'll take the other penny.
Right.
Dear.
it's
No,
a,
don't do that, Joel. Don't do that.
It's do you know what? It's look, it's a hard grind. This, we know it all is.
Yeah.
You know, unfortunately, not unfortunately. You know, the guys who are at the top of the tree, they've climbed it, and it's easy for viewers to click on them because well, because they're there, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know, and they're always there in front of your face. So it's kind of one of those. But one sec.
Right, so McDonald's is what we got for.
Right. Sorry, bear with me 1 second, guys. I've
Yeah,
just
yeah.
got to log into.
So, quarter snouts, tough condom meat, crisp spider meat. Guess who needs all that rubbish again? No.
Oh, those fucking quests in Westfall.
No, they're the ones for Redridge.
Oh, you got the Redwood ones. It's
You
all
still
right.
get
That
them.
it's the problem one is the what's it the condom meat. It's just a
Yeah.
nightmare to get in it.
But I went there with Strav with literally no quests. I picked up 5 condom meat in the first 5 mobs.
Oh, really?
If you haven't got the quest, it seems to be a damn sight easier.
To be fair, yeah, that would make sense.
Just urban.
Right, for those watching, by the way, sorry, I'm just I've just remembered I've got a order to put in for tomorrow. And my card's expired. Well, no, my card hasn't expired. I lost it. So I've
Yeah,
got
fried rice, crispy duck.
yeah, that's it.
There's so many people. Right, 12 corpses of these blooming piglets. It's all that leather to waste. And she can't do leather for love nor money.
On the confirm is. Fucking hell, I nearly wrote out my card number then on stream. That'd been-
Clever, isn't it?
and
526.
that's it. And my security number is
just
774.
just take a photo, make it
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
Don't make it difficult on us.
Jeremy Clarkson did that. He said, no one's going to steal my card, and someone
They
like
did.
stole like a
They
few
did.
grand. Yeah.
How this little turd's going to go for it.
I love Jeremy Clarkson. I'm sorry if
No, he's awesome. He's awesome.
yeah, it's great.
So my dad went on a back when they were, because he's the same age as my dad. Well, I think he's 2 years younger than my dad. So they went on, because obviously he's from Doncaster,
Yep.
Jeremy Clarkson. So yeah, him and my dad were at a house party once, and they nearly died in a car accident because Jeremy
Oh,
Clarkson
geez.
was driving around in a, I think it was an old E-Type, and they.
Nice.
To avoid a tractor, Clarkson put it through a hedgerow, and there was my dad and 3 girls sat in the back of this thing, and then my dad and Clarkson's mate were sat in the front seat, and they were going to a party in a very wealthy sort of outer ring place in Doncaster. But yeah, that's his claim to fame. I was nearly
Oh, wow.
killed by
Did you feel
Clarkson.
about Jeremy Clarkson? Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost killed by JC. That's quite hilarious.
Right, there you go, Sev. That's £2.50 towards your 4. I've just resubbed you, dude.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
No, that's all right. Let's get you cashed out.
Yeah. Get your £2.50 out.
I'll return the
So-
favour.
It's all good. It's all good.
Once you get some money out, I'll give it back to you.
Mind you, I've always said to people, those that have got Twitch Prime, because pretty much everyone
It's
has
free.
Twitch Prime.
It's free. Yeah, yeah.
You might as well get link your Twitch and your Amazon Prime account, and
Yep.
you get a free sub
Yep.
to anyone you fancy.
Strokes for me.
That's it. Yeah, and I do fancy a Sev, so
That's very
you know.
funny.
Hey. Careful.
so it's yeah.
Keep it in your trousers.
That's what you can't afford.
Don't worry. The camera's chest height. It doesn't matter.
Nope.
So
Yes.
Hasn't got
For
any
a
pants
dwarf.
on right now.
There was you know when you see these Twitch fail videos, so there's one where the guy he obviously forgets that he isn't wearing anything, and he stands up on stream to go to the bathroom or
Yeah,
whatever,
drink whatever.
and he's fucking sat with nothing on below his shirt. But I did watch it and I remember thinking to myself, but why are you not wearing anything below his shirt?
Because it's too hot.
Oh, yeah, no, but you can't sit on a computer chair bare arsed. I mean, that don't work, does it?
Of course you can.
No, fuck that. What,
Just
leather?
that standing up on a leather chair.
Yeah. Peeling yourself off, yeah.
Yeah, some people like that.
Yes, well, there are some strange folk around the world.
There's now the strangest folk. Well, that's nice. Thanks, lads. As you've gone and do that, I'll open the chest for you. Oh, I hate it when people do that, don't you?
It's, have you just gone in? Have you just fucking ninjaed somebody's load?
Allegedly, no.
That is shockingly bad behaviour. Fucking hell.
I'm a priest. You should be expecting that kind of stuff.
That is, true. Yeah.
Like,
Why have you got a centre part?
massive dick move, but great.
That's kind of awesome, to be fair.
I'm doing a long run to Loch Madan right
What
now.
have I got? A staunch hammer of Shadow Wrath. Oh, that's quite good actually as well. That's an upgrade for me. What have I got at the moment? A spiky poignard. B, C.
I just realised that everything I was putting into my talents was all wrong, so I'd actually have just paid 1 gold to reset them. I'm very sad.
For which character?
Pally.
Okay.
And I wanted to get that concentration as quick as possible because that particular spell's really good for maintaining threat and stuff.
So I'm looking now. Do you reckon I've just got my 10 point, first 10 point talent. You know where you take your level 3. So do you reckon
Which
as
class?
a mage? So I'm fire mage. So it's got to be Pyroblast, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
It does. It depends. To say. I mean, most people respect to Frost after a while, but you just want to do your damage.
Yeah, I think. Because to be fair, I mean the other talents are God gives you spell chance to not lose casting time. You take damage. No, let's go for fucking Pyroblast.
Who's the one I mean, there's some absolutely brilliant classic WoW guides out there.
Yeah.
Kargoz, he's the one that does quite a few of them.
I was talking to one of our old guildies like it was a couple of weeks ago now, and they were saying that they that people are getting to kind of raiding level here, and then they're just quitting classic because people are saying, oh, it's actually raiding is easier in this game than it is in Mythic.
Yeah.
Which is an interesting sort. If that's right, I mean, I don't know if it is, but.
I know there's quite a lot of people that have beaten Elixir already and got most of the staff.
Yeah.
But this is the big question: is have Blizzard shot themselves in the foot by doing what they've done? I mean, they've certainly not at the moment, but long term, have they actually shot themselves in the foot? Because let's face it, if they bring out another patch now for retail, it has to surely beat Classic WoW. It's got to revolutionise again, doesn't it? Because apparently Battle for Azeroth is atrocious.
It's all right. I'll tell you what the problem is with Battle for Azeroth is if you didn't start early on, there is so much catching up to do. You just can't be arsed because most of it's all it's the usual WoW stuff, reputation grinds and things like that. So if you're miles behind and you haven't got any of the reps, yes, you can go and catch up on the gear and stuff, but all the extra stuff in the game you can't access at the moment. So it's kind of like, well, I don't know. For me,
I stopped playing for a while, and I just.
Yeah, no, I'm the same. I sort of literally got up to level 120, did a couple of dungeons, stopped playing. I mean, I'm playing the new Apex at the moment.
Oh no.
Which is really good, to be fair. Do you know what the new expansion? Right, I'm flying to wetlands now. So the new expansion is genuinely very good.
Okay.
The new map and everything else. I didn't like it to begin with, but it's grown on me.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing some of that actually.
It's awesome. I mean, I've been playing on an Xbox. I haven't played it on PC yet, but yeah, it's good. It's good to form, you know.
Yeah.
I think everyone. Well, I mean, I think a lot of gamers at the moment are just holding the breath, ready for COD.
I think so. I know there's a mobile version as well, isn't there?
It's the mobile version's ace. I've been playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nowhere near the skill level of COD, but it's not going to be, is it?
Of course.
But it's actually it's probably the best mobile game I've played. Now, bear in mind, I'm not a massive mobile game fan, but it's a very enjoyable game for about an hour, and then I'll like put it down, and then I'll play it the next day for an hour.
Yeah.
But it's worth it. It slays your battery though.
Yeah, I bet.
Kicks the shit out of it, honestly. So, yeah. But no, it's good. No, what else have I been playing? I think it's mainly that at the moment. It's mainly been Apex. I haven't been on this in a week. But yeah, what are you going to buy COD on? Are you going to buy it on PC or what?
I don't know. I don't really know if I'm gonna get it. It's a weird one. I'm not really sure. There's a lot of stuff that I'm kind of waiting for. I'm waiting for the new RPG that's going to be made by George R. Martin and Bandai Namco. That's going to be awesome.
What's that?
It's I can't remember the name of it, but it's an RPG in the same vein as Dark Souls.
Okay, yeah.
The Dark Souls franchise. So it's Bandai Namco, obviously, that's done it. And they're going to be co-writing with George R. Martin. He's going to be doing the story and the lore and all that stuff. And it's going to be a hardcore RPG. And I really, really am looking forward to something like that.
Elden Ring?
Elden Ring, that's the one.
Elden Ring. I have
the
seen
one.
it. Yeah.
I've not really been following it, but I know that obviously they're co-writing it with obviously George R. Martin. Fantastic writer.
Yeah. The thing is, you'll get a loading screen for 6 years while he writes the next scene.
That's it, yeah. and then he won't write the final chapter. Some fuckers will come
somebody
in
else
and
will
ruin
have
it.
to do it,
Yeah, and then it will be done shit.
Yeah, it'll be like Crash Bandicoot for the final.
Yeah.
But,
Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
I love that game.
I have still not got over the final season of Game of Thrones.
Oh, don't get me started. It literally sends me into a frenzy.
Do you know what? I'll tell you what it's done, right? So have you guys seen Joel? I'm not even joking, mate. Honestly, it's painful. So have you seen Last Kingdom?
I've not.
Right.
I've been watching Vikings, but
So Last Kingdom is a better version of Vikings. Genuinely, give it a go, right?
Yeah.
Start from season 1, episode 1. Remember that the first episode was the pilot, but the quality is still very, very good. I have watched that series through about 6 times now. It's got so much rewatchable kind of ness to it.
yeah, of course.
Peaky Blinders, I've watched through that 3 or 4 times.
I've seen it.
Awesome sort of episodic kind of TV, you know. Didn't like it when I first watched Peaky Blinders. Funnily enough, I watched it. So again, like a lot of shows, the first episode was the pilot. So the pilot isn't actually great. It's the stuff after it which is good, but you know, loads of rewatch. Game of Thrones, I used to be able to rewatch until that final series, and now I don't want to rewatch any of it. I don't want to rewatch any of the first 7 series at all.
It's been tarnished. It has actually been
Yeah.
tarnished, and I think that's a really big issue.
What
Definitely.
peed me off is I'd spent time, I'd seen most of it, and I rewatched the entire 7 or 6.5 series, whatever it was.
Yeah,
Same.
yeah.
And then that, I thought, what the
Yeah.
you expecting it to be, and then it's just like, okay, here's the big scene, dead, and we'll move on then. Everybody else.
Yeah.
It was
exactly.
just there were so many loose ends, man. That's what made me super tilted, was that okay, fine, they condensed it all, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. But my issue was is at the end there was just so many loose ends, there was so many holes. The story was just literally, it was just a gaping mess.
I think the problem I've got with it is that there was no payoff at all at the end. There was no emotional payoff. There was just lots of people going, "What?"
They're all separate ways and whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like because it's
For those of you who haven't seen this, then
Yeah, spoiler warning.
Yeah. Please exit
They
the
all
chat
die.
now.
Yeah, but it's like so, fucking what's her name? Arya kills the Night King. Literally has had nothing to do with the Night King throughout she's not had one run-in with him. All her revenge and everything else against the Lannisters and stuff, she barely got any revenge against anyone. Just shit. Jon Snow, the fuck? I mean, he didn't do anything. They buried his character, didn't they? At the end, I mean, the last
they did.
3 series in particular, all this build up, the bit where, see, I got excited. Do you remember where he went to Dragonstone?
I thought he was going to say the Ygritte bit.
That was pretty good. But the bit he married her in real life, didn't he?
Yeah, no,
she
he
got
did.
married.
Yeah.
The bit where Daenerys lands with Drogon, and
Yeah.
Drogon goes up to Jon, and he's able
Yeah.
to stroke it, and he doesn't fucking rip his arm off.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, there is something major here, and nope, fuck all
No.
major there at all.
No.
Literally nothing to do with anything.
They also
But
erased.
at that
multiple
point, you knew that he was part and parcel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
And if you didn't, you need your head testing on that bit.
It just, none of it fit at the end. Everything was just. Do you know what? Honestly, I was so angry with it because I thought they've literally just taken the piss out of everybody that's put any kind of emotion. Because you do, don't you? When you get into whether it's a game or a film or a TV series, you get an emotional investment, don't you, into the characters and things. And for them to spin it like they did, I just think it was a. But then you watch those 2 writer guys, fucking Dan and Dan or whatever they're called, and
Dumber.
yeah, they don't give a shit, do they? You can see in the way that they speak and things, and the way they interview, they don't give a fuck. They've been paid a lot of money, and that's it. Yeah, do you know what? Can you tell it's still raw? So-
Yeah. They also got rid of quite a few characters. They got rid of. Do you remember the prince? What was his? I can't remember his name. You remember the guy with the scimitar that like one-handedly
Yep.
raced, didn't he, against that whole army, and he was
Yep.
like super badass. What happened to him? Like he just disappeared. He didn't die. He was alive.
They
Just don't know what happened to him.
I heard he went to a wedding and was never seen again.
Oh, dear.
But again, he said George didn't mind killing people off, and that was part and parcel. But it's just like, okay, now what?
Yeah.
Because the end was as well. Now I like the Starks, and I was a Stark fan throughout, and I wanted the Starks to be, but it was almost too good an ending for a George R. R. Martin thing. It didn't fit the narrative of everything else. I mean,
No.
we didn't really lose anything at the end, did we?
No.
Like all the main characters from the start were pretty much there.
There wasn't enough development with Khaleesi either. She just suddenly
No.
one like a couple of seconds. She was like, "Fuck! I'm gonna just obliterate a whole town."
Yeah.
There was no character development. If they
She just
started
went batshit
developing
crazy,
that,
and
at
was
the
just like,
beginning-
what?
yeah, if they started developing that character at the start of the season, then there would have been a little bit more sort of purpose. If she lost a few more people along the way and more characters were killed off, then I can sort of see why she would turn. But the fact that she basically spent like 10 minutes dilly-dallying and thought, that's it, I'm going to be an evil bitch now, it just didn't make sense.
I think it was just, again, everyone just, it wasn't a shock moment. Everyone just stood there going, what? Wait, what? That was it. It was like, none of this makes sense. She's literally spent 7 series,
Getting there.
like, her whole thing was about, freeing slaves and people and being the good thing. And I get it, she's always had this kind of shadow over her shoulder, which was her dad. But,
She's the Mad Queen.
she's the Mad Queen, but it's not like, oh, she nearly broke there, and oh, she nearly broke there a little bit more. There was the bit where I
Yeah.
guess she burnt the Tarleys, didn't she? And it was like, okay, that was kind of brutal, but actually it was almost the all's fair in love and war kind of thing, wasn't it? It was just, well, that's
Yeah.
one of those things. And we've seen every other family, including the Starks, do far worse.
Yeah.
So it was excusable. I don't know. Do you know what? Honestly, it still to this day fucks me right off. And as I say, I can't watch it. I wanted to watch it the other day, and I've resorted to just watching, like your sort of 6-minute YouTube clips of certain bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the bit where she comes in on the
Yeah.
dragon to torch the Lannisters and things like that. Not in the final battle, you know, when they attack the caravan.
Oh yeah. Where they do the strafing and stuff.
That's it. Yeah. See, that's a really cool scene. But I'm watching it
some
because
good
it's a cool.
scenes.
Yeah, I'm watching it because it's a cool scene. I'm not watching it because I have any fucking love for the show at all anymore. But yeah, I fucking ruined it for me, honestly.
One-
I've
Go
just been messaged, by the
sorry.
way, by Mashi, the girl who I'm trying to get a job for.
I haven't seen it, you basket.
She's just put, sorry, I've had to exit your stream. You were ruining Game of Thrones for me not seen it all yet. Sorry. But,
The good news, Gollum comes back.
that's it, yeah.
Gandalf makes an appearance.
And then He-Man at the end gets his sword out and it's all fine again.
Harry Potter decides to make an appearance. Do you know what? I actually think that Harry Potter. I mean, I do like Harry Potter. I think the storylines in that are really good.
Yep.
They've always been quite concise, haven't they?
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be. We shouldn't be sitting here saying the ending of Harry Potter has a better ending than something that was meant to be brutal, which is, wrote by George R. R. Martin.
It is ridiculous that Harry Potter has a more brutal ending to it than...
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Um,
generally did.
I have to actually say, so Harry Potter, the ending on Harry Potter is fucking epic in all fairness.
Oh, it's
that was an
the
amazing
battle
ending.
is crazy. It's
Yeah.
just
But
yeah.
but they did it right. They did it right
Oh,
because the throughout you were like, Harry Potter could actually die here. The good guys can actually
Yeah.
lose this fight. You felt it. You felt it made you want the good guys to win.
Yeah.
At no point throughout the last of the Game of Thrones did I care. I'm like, do you know what? I'll no longer give a fuck. Jamie and what's her name are dead because they had a nice, glorious death under some fucking bricks.
Oh, that was hilarious.
I'm not disputing.
Oh look, there she is.
There she is.
Ah.
Yeah. Luckily, all this entire brick ceiling that's fallen on them, it hasn't really hurt her very much.
I can't remember what the bald eunuch, what his name was, but he got a good death, didn't he?
Oh yeah, the
Varys.
Varys, yeah.
Varys, yeah.
Yeah.
Chewed apart. And
He had an okay death, but then again,
he was fucked off though. The actor, weren't he, when he found out?
Yeah.
He was not a happy chappie.
But that's what they're saying on some of the YouTube clips, that they basically get the script that day and find out who's dying.
Yeah. Have you seen the interviews where they've like, before that, obviously everyone knew about the ending and stuff, where they've interviewed Peter Dinklage and stuff, and they were like, what can you tell us about the ending? And he was like, yeah, we've got some really great writers. And they were like, oh really? And he was like, yeah, brilliant. Like,
Really?
fucking
Yeah.
so sarcastic about them. I don't think any of the actors kind of bought
Well,
into
they
the
spent 7 years of their life messing that, if not more.
Yeah,
And then
that's it.
suddenly they said, oh, by the way, we said we was going to give it a really great cool ending.
Yeah, fuck that.
it was. Let's be real. It was completely different. I mean, if say for instance the last couple of seasons had been wrote by someone else, and it wasn't called Game of Thrones, you had different characters, then we'd probably all be singing its praises.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter that the first first four seasons, they were literally like incredibly well wrote, and then you basically had this deterioration. Just makes it a whole lot worse.
I think I just think there was there was zero payoff, like, on any character. Not one character got the ending they not personally deserved. I mean that their character portrayal deserved.
Yeah.
Even the dragons didn't get a payoff, did they?
No.
He did. He got to take her body away, didn't he?
Well, yeah, I suppose.
For the ones that wasn't dead, of course. But what's this general? Now, this is one of my favourite bits that ever came from Red Nose. Was the Peter Dinklage Game of Thrones the musical?
Oh, I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it.
Season 5.
It's good.
I'm not dead.
I mean, he was the best character, isn't it?
He was. Yeah.
I mean, it was acted probably better. See, everyone loves Johnson, and I love Johnson as well. But Kit Harington, I mean, he's not the greatest actor in the world. So
He don't need to be, do he?
no, he could just play miserable Barnsley quite easily. That's about it. But that kind of worked, I guess. I don't know. I just felt so shit after watching.
On a
it.
lighter note, you must watch The Expanse. I don't know
I've
if I've
seen
told
it,
you about it. It is incredible.
Right. Well,
Very
I'll do you a deal. Watch Last Kingdom,
Alright.
and I'll watch The Expanse.
All right, that's still.
And
I
I'll go
will
watch The
start watching.
Sopranos again.
Ooh.
I love The Sopranos.
Not seen the last two series of it. Not for any particular sort of reason. I just stopped watching it.
Well, I was watching that with a friend of mine, and basically getting into it. But he also said, "Tell you what, watch 24." So I'd never seen it at the time. So obviously the old 24 episodes.
Yep.
And for those that don't know anything about it and don't want to know anything about it, I suggest you shush. But basically, 21st episode of that series, when you know what happens.
Yep.
He's on a call with me. He said, "Oh, what do you think about that?" I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Well, when that happened," I said, "I haven't got to that bit yet." And that was the biggest plot twist in the entire series. And it's just like, I've wasted 21 hours of my life watching this for it to be spoiled.
It's yeah.
I think it's in the 23rd episode, 23rd, 24th, but yeah.
Well, Lost. Let's talk about Lost now.
Oh.
Oh fucking hell! That's
I've
actually. Do you know what? I've just all of a sudden I felt better about Game of Thrones there. Yeah, I forgot about Lost.
yeah, hang on a minute. Yeah, Game of Thrones was nowhere near Lost.
Holy fuck! That last season. Do you know what the problem was with the last season of Lost? Literally, all the writers went. Yeah, all the writers went. I don't know what to do now. Right, let's make some random stuff up. It's like, fucking hell, that was
I
awful.
found a bunker. What?
To be quite honest, I actually was. I think I got up to season 3. I didn't watch it for ages and thought I can't be bothered. So I watched the last episode. I was like, you know what? I'm glad I didn't bother.
I've never seen the last episode. I think it's in 2.5, 3.
Watch it.
Probably
It's
painful.
something else.
It's painful. Lost it for me at the fucking polar bear bit. I was like,
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
I was like, what am I watching? This is, yeah.
What's happened to my time? It's been lost.
That's it. Oh shit! Right, okay. You've. But again, it's one of them things where. So I had a rant last night about, and I know I don't think you guys are into it, but so wrestling, right? So I watched one of the wrestling pay-per-views. I've been wrestling fan for 20 years. So I watched pay-per-view last night and had this big build-up on a character, and it's been like groundbreaking for wrestling. I mean, they've been pulling in more views off the back of this one guy, really hot, everything else, and then it came to the big payoff on Sunday night, and they've absolutely fucking destroyed it, and basically gone against it. And it's like with all this stuff now, everything's following this same pattern of. So the new series of Peaky Blinders has been pulled down. People are going, it's shit. It's not as good as it used to be. And I'm like, and it's the same writers. I'm like, maybe you do need to get the different writers in for fresh perspectives and things. But what's the fucking criteria to get the job writing on these things?
Well, this opens a massive can of worms as well. Star Wars.
Yeah.
Or on the subject of bad writing. I mean, obviously, people. This is like Rant Street. I like this. This is sort of unofficial Gamers Talk Game Stream. Last Jedi, right? I think, right. It had so much potential.
Yep.
I generally do think that. I think the start was brilliant.
Yep.
It explored so many dark themes that I thought was incredible. Okay, we can kind of forget that that film was basically, what was it?
It was kind of a remake, yeah.
It was basically the most recent two have basically been remakes of the last two. So New Hope and then Empire Strikes. But I do think that there were so many dark themes in that movie, that should have been explored. They weren't explored, and it became a political nightmare. I think, namely the casino scene and oh Jesus, where do you start?
I think again, it just comes down to are they? Well, it's not are they? They're forgetting about all those people that pay subscriptions, buy DVDs and films and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
All those viewers that are making these people lose money, it's like we're the forgotten entities within this process. And it's like, hold on, you're the ones. You know, to me, film companies owe us as film goers.
A good story.
For the I mean, and the thing with the Star Wars lot, I mean, I don't know. The Last Jedi for me, I actually like the first one.
Yeah, I like the first one.
What was the first one with the chick? That wasn't Last Jedi, was it? What was the first
one was
Anyway.
Force Awakens.
Force
so that
Awakens,
was
yeah.
like the precursor, obviously.
So I like that one. You know the moment where I forget all the fucking names now, but where the guy, they've gone down to that village, and what's his name? The bad guy.
Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren, where he stops that fucking that laser beam in midair.
Yeah.
That was epic. I mean, I was in the cinema, and everybody in the cinema was like, "Holy shit!"
He's a good character. I
was-
really like him.
But the sort of the power he displayed in that bit there where he stopped it, you was like, "Fuck! How strong is this guy?" You know, obviously forced, but still, it was like such a badass moment. And then he proceeded to be fucking wet for the rest of the film.
Yeah.
And I get it, he's a bad guy in training and all this kind of shit, but I'm like, his entire aura was gone. That scene where she's in the chair,
Yeah.
and he's in there and stuff, and he can't break. And I get it, you know, it's she's a Jedi, but I don't know. Again, it was like the film was 80% there, and then it didn't go past 80%.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But again, it tainted everything that followed on afterwards. You know, but I liked Force Awakens. I liked the film. I did.
It's good.
I just got to be said, I don't even remember him.
That's
I'm
the
being serious.
problem. That is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
problem. Yeah.
I couldn't, apart from the annoying Jar Jar Soddy Binks, you could not remember the majority of that film because it was so bad.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I mean, it was
Again,
fucking awful.
I grew up with the original three, or the original 4, 5, and 6, whatever you want to put it.
Well, Empire Strikes Back is hands down my favourite Star Wars movie. I love Empire Strikes Back. That to me is like the perfect level of, you know, cinematography with just a really dark story.
Yeah,
That
but
whole film is dark.
And people who can actually believe in as well, sort of thing.
Yeah, believable people. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, isn't it? Is that it doesn't matter how fantasy laden these films are. Characters, both good and bad, have to be relatable. So I mean, you know, Lord of the Rings will go down film and book wise some of the best ever. But actually, when you look at it, the bad guy Sauron was a very generic
Yeah.
bad guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he was bad because he was bad, and that's it. There was no other reason for it. The Saruman character,
Power.
yeah, he had drive. There was a reason why he was bad. It worked.
Yeah.
But you know, the ultimate bad guy, there was no reason for him. But actually, the funny thing is that Game of Thrones, I call him the Lich King because he's a straight off rip off of
Yeah.
Yeah.
of the Lich King. Again, what was his? We didn't establish any reason, did we, for why
It
he
was
was
just
bad?
evil, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just bad for the sake of bad, and I'm like, we're not in that world anymore where that's acceptable. That doesn't even work in comic book movies anymore.
Well, the thing is like the White Walkers were created by the Children of the Forest, right?
Yeah.
To basically curb stomp what
Yeah.
was going on with the Lannisters and all the conflict. Yeah, that was basically their creation, but there was no sort of motivation, like you say, for him being the ultimate badass.
No.
Apart from the fact that he was like, I don't know, the representative. You know, of he was just a representative. That was it.
Of nothing. I mean, that's the thing. It was like, well, the White Walkers are coming. All right, why? I don't know. They're just coming.
Well,
You
the
can
fancy
imagine that
joy.
concept. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the
Might
board.
as well called him Joyce. Just call him Joyce.
Just-
Joyce from Doncaster or something. I don't know.
It just, you know,
Joyce Lannister and his mate Bob.
we're not, you know, film goers are. It's not that I don't think. It's not that I think we're more intelligent now. We're just used to better. And there's some kind of average films out there that write evil better. But evil. You don't have to be a bad person to relate to a bad guy, do you? That's the thing. Some of the best villains. It's like the Joker. So Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yeah.
The reason I always think he was the best Joker, and people can talk about Jack Nicholson and stuff, but the reason I think that Heath Ledger's is the best, not just because of the acting, is it almost made sense. You could see he was deranged, but you could see almost the psychological kind of trauma the guy's gone through at some point. You don't need to know what it is. You just know that he's bad and there's a reason for it, and it fits. Whereas you watch that fucking abomination of Suicide Squad.
I love that film.
I fucking hate that film with a vengeance.
No, I can't stand it. No,
Will
it's the
Smith
Joker
in
is
it.
a bit
I mean,
It's just fucking horrible. And the Joker, I forget the guy's name who played
Jared
it.
Leto.
Yeah, Jared Leto. It's like, again, and I get it, it wasn't about him, but, he's a psychopath because he's a psychopath, and it just, everything fell flat. I don't know, I'm fucked off with films at the moment because I keep getting let down. It says a lot where the best film this year so far, and I haven't seen Joker yet, and I want to see it.
That's what I say.
I want to see the new Joker film.
It looks incredible.
That looks amazing.
Brilliant.
It does look amazing. But the best film has been Avengers. It's worrying that the best film is a comic book movie.
Well, I don't mind the Spider-Man one. That was okay. But...
Spider-Man was good, to be fair. I'll go on with that.
Good Spider-Man. It's a good Spider-Man.
I think Tom Holland works really well. I'm glad that Marvel have got it back off of Disney, of Sony.
Yeah.
I think it'd have been a fucking travesty if they'd have lost it to the wankers over at Sony.
Okay then, do a little poll then. What do we think the best bad guy / bad race, bad team ever created is?
What, across any genre?
Across any genre, so sci-fi, action. Who would you say and what? So, if it was Star Trek, would you say the Romulans or something like that? Yeah, just a generic. What do you think? What would you go with? Or a single? It could be a single person as well.
That's a huge question, right? I'm gonna have to have a little.
I can happily state mine already, but I don't know if a lot of people have actually seen the series.
Go on.
Have you seen Babylon 5?
I have, yes.
Yes.
Okay, the Shadows for me are the most awesome baddies I think in any film / series, simply because they have so much intrigue. They look scary, stuff of nightmares, and they had a motivation, but their motivation was pretty much driven by just mass extermination.
Yeah.
And I think that, to me, is just frightening, and I think they were just really badass as well.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the first things I just bought a box sets of. In fact, it's still up behind me. Yeah.
Great storylines as well. Really
Sinclair,
good characters.
Yes,
Yeah.
Some of it got a bit weird, but
Yeah. I think the last season was a bit dry because obviously they did stuff and then it was a bit dry.
But then again, you had the films which came in and I think took that getting a bit better. Because that's the way they was going towards. But
you had the Crusade as well, didn't you?
You've stumped me on this question.
I'm still thinking.
It's a tough one.
That's a very good question. It's quite easy to go, right, who's your favourite kind of hero and things.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to do is I'm ignoring anything kind of too recent because
You're ignoring the Joker because everyone's going to say Joker.
I'm ignoring. So Heath Ledger would be Heath Ledger's
He's
Joker would be an obvious one. Thanos was a very, very good bad guy. But I'm going to ignore them. Right. Okay. I've got an interesting one for you. Right. Some of the best villainous characters in films over the past, ever. The raptors from Jurassic Park 1.
Okay. Yeah.
Those things were, So I remember. Obviously, I'm a bit older than you. I remember watching that when it came out of the cinema. Those things back then. Strav, you'll remember when it came out.
Scared the flying rats.
They were
out of you.
fucking terrifying. They were just out and out.
Just that shrill.
Yeah, that noise that they made,
Yeah.
the intelligence behind them, and it was an unknown intelligence as well because you didn't know. You know, you have an idea that they're intelligent, but it was an unknown quantity. The fact that they were absolute killing machines. They are, for me, some of the most ultimate kind of, and I'm going to put it in quotes, bad guys.
Yeah, I think that's a valid. That whole scene where they're in the food,
Yeah,
that food bit at the end. Yeah,
insane.
yeah
I mean,
that was quite.
that was one of the. That's an iconic scene, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
For me, it's going to have to go back in time even further than that.
Go on.
If
Does
I
it
said
begin
to you,
with A?
no.
No.
If I said David Soul as part of one of the people who was in it, one of the scariest scenes I've ever seen in my life when I was a little lad. It was a certain film. It had a little vampire in it. He was in a jail cell, and it was called Salem's Lot.
Oh, okay, yeah.
When that Nosferatu popped up just at that bloody jail cell, I threw my food around the room. I literally my pants. So for the all-time villain for me is because I can still remember that. I'm sure it's David Carradine.
That's a good one,
And he
to
said
be fair.
David Carradine, David Soul,
That's a
Yeah.
good one. Yeah.
but not the new sound. It was the 70s or 80s, whatever it was.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a few sort of moments, and you know, because I do think modern writing. In fact, do you know what? I'm going to say that Game of Thrones has actually given us two of the worst villains, and when I say worst, I mean most hated villains in Joffrey and Ramsay Bolton.
Yes.
I mean-
two very good. Yeah.
They were insanely well written bad guys, far better than the fucking Lich King. Sorry, Night King.
Yeah.
You know, they were just out and out shitbags, weren't they, both of them?
Theon didn't like it.
Theon had a major issue.
Well,
You know,
afterwards.
yeah, turned into a minor issue. But they were very well written, kind of TV bad guys. You know, do you know what? That's a really good question. Nobody's ever posed that to me before. You know, I've been asked who my favourite kind of good guy is and things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that.
I mean,
that evoked some thought power. That did.
that's good. That's good. Then again, probably joint first, and actually probably more than the Shadows to an extent is probably the Alien from Alien.
Do you know what? I was considering saying
It's
Alien.
just,
Yeah.
but not in the recent CGI Alien versus
No.
Predator, because I don't think that's scary. Alien, for me, what made that scary was the fact that they actually built an animatronic alien
Yep.
using real materials, and it actually moved. And for me, that makes it more scary than probably anything modern day horror, because that's all CGI, isn't it?
Actually, thinking about it, yeah. Do you know what? Jaws, the original Jaws.
Yeah.
That was a really kind of good bad guy. You know,
I think we're going to need a bigger boat.
that was an effective. I mean, that scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
That film made me not want to go in the water.
It's got to be said, it wasn't great, but
No,
it was one
oh,
of the first
yeah.
3D films, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The Jaws 3D.
Yeah. Strav, I've got a bit of wool. Do you want it on one of your characters?
Oh, well, yeah, Siobhan. Actually, no, Stavridis.
Really cool.
You see, he's currently selling woolen bags at the moment.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, so if you
There
need
you
any
go.
8 slots, that's what I do at the moment, so.
Well, if you can send us 2, and then you can just sell off the
nice.
rest, matey. There you go. Right.
Just taking on some, what do they call them? Den watchers. Have you made it across to Ashton Vale, whatever?
No, in fact, that's what I was doing, isn't it? Shit, forgot.
Yeah.
Right, I'll go get the boat now.
So I'm actually over here now at the moment with my
Yeah, I was in.
Captain Big Cheese.
That's another thing as well. Like, I think the Alien movies. So Covenant was awful. It was a pile of shit. It was terrible. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
Yeah, no,
Very
I've
good.
seen it. I sort of half enjoyed
Prometheus.
Prometheus.
I liked Prometheus. That was fine.
I thought do you know the opening scene in Prometheus? You know where the guy gets fucking eaten alive by that thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought that was really really cool. But I felt that he, you know, the one of the big aliens kind of. The sort of the final kind of fight scene, I just kind of lost it for me a little bit. I was like,
Yeah.
you know, yet again that you build, and then it's just a bit flat at the end.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know the payoff, but actually the film was very very good throughout. Do you know what? I actually liked the first Alien versus Predator.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I think we've come to a conclusion here, actually. Analysing the type of stuff that we're talking about having bad story, it's because of good CGI. You know, story writers have become so lazy. Writers have become so lazy now. They think that a good story is based on the fact that there's good CGI. I think that's a good assumption.
Yeah, it's it's like what was the film the film where they play like Egyptian gods with Gerard Butler and Jamie Lannister.
Oh, what? Titan.
Clash of the Titans.
Clash of the Titans. Yeah.
Is that the one where they're playing? No, it's not Clash of Titans. That's the one with the guy from Terminator, the Australian guy, isn't it? No, the one where they're playing. One of them plays an Egyptian god, and then the other one plays a different Egyptian god.
Oh.
I have to Google it.
I don't know.
Egyptian god. It was a fucking terrible film.
Actually,
Egyptian God, terrible film. Hashtag.
Yeah, pile of shit. Egyptian film. Gods of Egypt, right?
I think I've heard of it, not
Yeah.
seen it.
So the effects on that are actually really good.
Yeah.
The script is like somebody took a shit and went, "That'll do. Let's do that."
Whatever doesn't stick, we do it.
Yeah, literally. Whatever remains after crapping over this piece of paper, that's our script. It was fucking terrible. You watch it all the way through, and yeah, the effects are amazing, but everything else was absolutely. But that was the problem with Jurassic Park 2, wasn't it? It was like they were rolling off the back of the name. The effects were still good, but the actual
Storyline was a little weak.
storyline was just. I think the storyline was basically, I think the produced or whoever had the concept sat with the writer at the beginning and went, right, I need you to get me a T-Rex into a city. Go. That was basically it, wasn't it? It was like, no, I don't actually think that film was as bad as people have made out, but yeah, it wasn't great. No, it's just.
Incidentally, the recently added Hunter Killer on Netflix with Joe
I
Butler
love
in is
that.
bloody awesome.
Is that
Very
the
good
is
film.
that the submarine one?
Very
With the-
well
with the
wrote, good
rescue,
story.
yeah.
Yeah, very good storyline. What I liked as well, it wasn't like it was a bilateral storyline. So you had obviously
Grand
you
Crew.
had 3 plots all at once, and it was really good how they weaved them all together. Because when I saw
So-
the trailer, I thought, oh, it's just going to be about a sub, but you know, it wasn't.
Yeah. No,
I did enjoy that film. It's got
Good
to be
film.
said. Then again, I like things like that, Red October and those.
Yeah.
sorts.
Yeah, good film.
I think yeah, Red October was a classic. That's a proper Sunday afternoon film, innit? Well, Sunday evening. That was the type of time you'd watch that back in the day. Sunday evening, film before bed. Red October was good. I sort of miss sometimes the old type of movie telling. You know,
Yeah.
It was a bit, you know, the format actually. Funnily enough, we're talking about badly written bad guys and good guys and stuff, but the format was very simple back then, but it worked.
Hmm.
You know, I still like watching old Die Hard and things like that.
Oh, it's a Christmas movie, 100%.
It is. Top Gun.
As as my dad used to say, the next version of that was "Come Die, You Bugger Die."
Just die, you fucker. So,
Christmas, stay out of the big story buildings.
that's it, yeah.
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 What was that other one, Skyscraper, with The Rock in it?
I've not
That
seen
was, it's a weird film,
that. Yeah.
but it's based on the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You see, I don't mind. I have no issue with films that are kind of turn your brain off. It's like watching
Almost a concept,
That's like the Expendables, right?
Good
They're
film.
they're not going to win an Oscar. They know they're not going to win an Oscar. They don't want to win Oscars off it. I don't want a deep character sort of evolution through watching that. I watch it because it's just, armed guys.
Fun.
Yeah, it's guns, it's explosions, it's old sort of macho kind of things that most snowflakes these days don't like anymore, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Exactly the same with Pacific Rim. It's
Yeah.
robots kicking the shit out of each
Yeah.
other. What is
Yeah.
not to like? Come on.
That's it. Do we need a? I mean, I didn't like the second one, by the way.
Yeah, I've not seen the second one, but that's got the Guff
Was that
Patrols,
called
isn't it?
Specific Rimming?
Specific?
It's Transformers 6, isn't it?
That's basically what it was.
I mean, to be honest, I did watch it and did enjoy it, but
The first, I liked the first one. Didn't like the second one. But again, as daft as it is the second one I don't think looked as good. All of a sudden, these giant robots. In the first one, they moved like you would expect these things to move because they're fucking, the size of bigger than skyscrapers, aren't they? So they're slow and cumbersome. I mean, I never understood how these aliens lose to these fucking things. But anyway,
now.
It kind of made no sense that these organic creatures that have evolved to be that big are as slow as a machine. But anyway, but I mean, maybe that's feasible. I don't know.
I suppose the other two baddies, I would say, that did it for me in my youth would have been Wesley Snipes as Blade,
Oh, yes.
Yeah. awesome film.
and I was just thinking about the other one then. That's gone. I've got a brain like a goldfish. I'm too old.
Wesley Snipes in Demolition
Yeah.
Man was an awesome
That
bad
was
guy.
good, yes.
That's a fucking
Then
great
to be honest, I mean, he was quite an underrated actor.
Yeah, I think he
Good
was.
actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he.
So,
Do you know one of my favourite kind of movies of all time is White Men Can't Jump.
I love that. Yeah.
Love the film.
Incidentally,
Go on.
Ryan Reynolds is in one of the Blades.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know that one's? That,
Okay, Deadpool.
Oh, yes.
Deadpool is awesome. Deadpool's one of the best characters ever.
Yeah.
We've been spoiled. I think
Yeah.
comic book movies in particular have. If you go back to if you go back to things like, now I know some people like him, and if you like him, whatever, Tobey Maguire type comic book
Yeah,
movies,
Spidey.
they were just trash,
Yeah.
cheap, kiddie shit. I didn't like Tobey Maguire throughout any of those films. But that's what comic movies used to be like. The Fantastic Four films and stuff. It was just cheap shit, wasn't
Cheap,
it?
cheesy, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas Marvel, the new Marvel movies, sorry, have got they're adult
Expensive.
films. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
big budget. They're adult themed. I think I mean Avengers throughout, even the second one that people hate on. I just again, they're films that know how to sell the gravity of the
Bump on
situation.
seats.
aren't
Bump on seats.
they? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're awesome. I mean, I can watch. I've had to stop watching Endgame because I've watched it about 12 times.
That's good.
I know it word for word now. So, right, Strap. I'm in Dustwallow Marsh, so I need to go through.
Yeah, okay.
So I need to go through their Barrens and then north, yeah,
Barons.
to get to Ashenvale.
Where have you come from?
Theramore? Oh, not Theramore.
Menethil?
Menethil. Oh, I've come to the wrong port, Anna. Fuck. Oh, I'm gonna have to corpse from this, aren't I?
No, I don't know. Did you go down Booty Bay or something?
No, I went to fucking wetlands and got on the boat there. It's dropped me off at
Oh
Theramore.
yeah. So once you're in the wetlands, you get the boat over to
Yeah, to Theramore, to Jane the Proudmore's place.
no, to
I didn't know there were two boats from wetlands.
there's several boats in the wetlands.
Fuck. Right, okay, let's see how far this goes.
Just get back on the boat.
I know,
Honest.
I've run so far now, I'd like to see how far
Oh,
I can
yeah.
get.
I tell you what, I will chase you. I'll fly from Astronaut, get the boat.
There's
get
no
to
point you coming here,
Manetho,
dude.
and chase you back.
There's no point you coming here. It's too high level for you. It's level fucking
What level is it?
35 to 40. So,
Okay, I'm 28.
yeah. Don't worry, I'll get there eventually.
Cops run. Oh dear. So which way are you going to actually end up coming from?
So I'm going to try and get through the Barrens and
Oh, it's Barrens.
come that way.
Stone Talon Mountain, the Barrens. Okay, so you come from there.
Yeah.
So where's? In fact, I haven't got that, so I might as well run down that way anyway. I would do that. Might be you there.
But,
Not bad.
it's all good fun. Life's about adventure.
Classic WoW. I made 20,000 XP just running through the spot of the map. And are you ready to go now? No, I'm not logging off for the night.
So I've been. Have you played Elite Dangerous, Trev?
Yeah, I've got it. I love it.
Yeah.
Got my Anaconda.
Yeah. So I'm currently halfway to the centre. So I've been.
Centre of the world. Yeah.
Well, Winter Colonia. So I'm in a squadron called Rat Pack. So they're already in at Colonia. So I'm like, right. So I'm sort of flying there at the moment in a stripped down Asp Explorer. And I'm about halfway, and I've still got 357 jumps to do.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's a fucking long way.
It's the sort of thing you ought to put on a PC just beside you, run. Just auto jump. Keep
Well,
going.
what I did, to be fair, the other day, so I think it was Saturday afternoon, I shit, everything's fucking got skulls around here. I think my aggro range is about 25 miles in this zone.
Dinner's turned up.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I'm doing quite well so far, but I know
The
at any
tiger's
point
looking
it's
at the
going to go wrong.
gazelle.
Yeah.
The gazelle with a pitchfork.
Fuck tigers. I've got flies looking at me at the moment going, I can have him. Yeah, so I sort of, I thought, do you know what, I'm going to go. So the other day, I literally just put on the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack,
Oh yeah.
jumped in my ass, and just jumping for about an hour and a half. And it, you know, it flew by. But I love that game. In VR, that is one of the best gaming experiences, I think. Because I've got the flight stick and
I've
everything
never
with
tried VR really. So.
See, I'm a fan of VR, but Elite Dangerous in VR is insane, mate. Like I say, if you've got the flight stick and everything, it's
So I've got the what's the Thrustmaster?
yeah.
So.
So I've got the. I mean, it wasn't expensive when I bought the X52.
Yeah, because the Cytec X50, get the double
That's
flight
right.
joysticks.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
I was looking at those.
I
They're not expensive.
No, I think I paid. I mean, bear in mind, I bought it 6 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I think it cost like about £100 back then.
Because I used to play a lot of flight sims and things like that. I was considering a Warthog, but I just couldn't ever justify it. You know?
Yeah, I always fancied getting a steering wheel.
I've got one sat in my garage, waste of time.
Fuck, there's a great big fucking raptor right in front of me.
Do you know what you need to do? Run into it and hopefully get this side of the.
The hitbox.
Yeah, you're gonna have an absolute. Well,
I can. I have got my blink. So
you might get aggro. Don't forget they've got stun.
yeah, I mean.
So if I was you, I'd
think
just
I've
either
managed
look for your
to.
nearest.
Well, I'm
depot.
not doing too bad at the moment.
I'm going south, I think.
Not too bad. Yeah, Seb, you've not got VR, have you?
I've got PlayStation VR.
How is that?
uh,
So is
Very
it,
good.
Is it
Very good value for money.
Oh
Yeah,
no! Fuck off! No, it resisted.
Barmaid is dead.
Yeah, Sparmate is about to die.
Please see corpse on.
Right. I blinked. Come on, blink. Cool down. Hurry up. Fucking hell. Oh, that
He's
worked.
blinking
Shit,
like
that
a guy
worked.
with Tourette's.
That guy, I got bit by that crocodile. That was a third of my health went one hit.
Yes, I know. Well, the shade ticket bar grip is level 27 there.
Yeah, so I'm debating as a oh shit, I can't say it on stream in case one of the kids say it. Something we've just mentioned. I am debating on getting as an addition to a festive season that may be happening sometime in the near future.
Yes.
But yeah. Oh fuck! Ride off, you dirty, stinking bastard! You. Fuck off,
Marshmallow.
leave me alone. I'm nearly there, by the way.
Of course you are. Right, where am I? The Barrens, Motion Rampart. Okay, we'll get that.
Right,
I'm in the
I am
Barrens.
about to enter the Barrens now, I think.
I'm at the top end of the Barrens. Very
I've actually managed to get all the way through to Swallow Marsh without dying. What level's the Barrens?
I'm just about to go through and have a look. All sorts. Because I'm on the main road in Camp Tahara. I haven't found any monsters yet, but then again, if they find me, I might be dead quicker than you know what. Oh, what's he? He is. Oh, that's not too bad. He's only skull.
What, in the Barrens?
Yeah.
I thought Barrens was low level. What the fuck?
Gold Road, what's that?
Am I going to die here?
Of course you are.
So I'm entering the Barrens. Hold on 1 second. I'm in the southern Barrens at the moment, like right
Southern
on
part.
near Thousand Needles.
Thousand Eagles. Okay, I've just come in at the top near Battered Chest.
I know where you are. Yeah. Near oh, battered chest. I know it well. All right. Okay, this is my level. So things around here are
Okay,
around.
18 levels. Yeah, I've got 18th level Raptors here.
Yeah, I've got level
So
20
so
odd
I'm
stuff
still
down
cooking.
here. It's a shame there's no Alliance questing around here, to be fair.
I'm just eating him. There we go, chomp.
Yeah, I mean, levels are not too bad here. Bear in mind, I've just run past some
I'll tell you what I'm
keys,
going to do. Would be a bit more sense, wouldn't it? Bump and bump. They can't join our group, so they're in a group that I'm not. Yeah. Is Sevi in a group, is he?
Yeah, there's this priest that's killing trogs, and I was like, oh, thank God, I've got someone that actually can do a little bit of damage.
Fair play.
Because the pally, sub level 20, you're pretty much
Yeah, paladins are wank.
useless.
Yeah.
I think when you get to like 20, mid 20s, they're all right. They do a bit more damage.
Yeah, I remember Gold Road. Right, there you are. Down
Right.
at the bottom of there.
Yeah, I'm on the Southern Gold Road now.
So I've not actually got any flight paths or anything here, so where they are, I can't remember. Might be an idea to find out somewhere, isn't it? There's got to be one down there by Metty by a little bit. So we'll just have a wander through.
So I don't think there's any Alliance. They never had Alliance quest areas here, did they? Oh, in fact, no, I'm showing.
On the
Yeah.
right hand side by Duratard,
Yeah.
break. There's lots.
Oh,
Yes.
I've got two
Alright.
PvP flagged Horde. You're not PvP flagged here.
I don't think I am.
No, you'll be alright.
I do know. If I am, I am. It's easy to get back in it.
Yeah.
I'm just looting everything that people have left.
Oh, you got
In the
skin
way
on
of
that.
corpses, yeah. Yeah, I'll go for my 300 in skin. Not going to get them off these 14th level zebras.
No, but you know,
Every little counts.
it certainly does. Do you know, I'm forgetting Blink as a travel
Yeah,
method.
I forgot Dash, you know, the one that gives
Yeah,
you
yeah.
super dupe,
It's because we're
Couple 4 minutes left,
we're so used to
running like a dwarf.
yeah.
I remember doing loads of quests over here, but I don't remember playing as a horde.
So, well, you can pick up all the quests down in Booty Bay, can't you? Have you done that?
I've never been to Booty Bay, so it might be an idea to
Oh,
get
shall we
one.
go down there and get the quests?
Yeah.
I think they're level applicable for us. Bear in mind, I'm running past. What level are you? Oh, they might be too low level for you, to be fair.
So look at dump on that one. So I've got that here of Balgrass for aggressive defense on him. 14 out of 20, so that's alright.
Solid.
Ooh, deviate fish around here as well, isn't there? Yes.
I don't know what they're selling for, but they used to.
What's that?
Deviate fish used to sell for quite a lot.
Again, oh shit, they've got some little clowns. So, whoa, 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 I'm gonna die. I just ran into a PvP.
Have you repeated? Oh shit.
I'm not PvP, but they was.
Yeah, I've run past a few. To be fair, they've not bothered with me. They're not.
No, it's one of those guard towers, yeah.
Oh shit! Right, okay, that might flag you for PvP.
I hope it doesn't, because I didn't attack any of them.
I think it does.
Yeah, if you don't hit them back, I don't think it flags you.
Yeah, I don't think I am. So what I'm going to do anyway is just going to stop, heal.
If you've got the Alliance banner around your portrait, then you are flagged.
No, I don't.
Oh, you'll be right then.
Bear in mind, we're in Horde territory right now. But we used to come into Crossroads all the time, kill all the NPCs so that the Horde couldn't pick the quests up.
Yeah, I wasn't even looking or thinking, so I just... Things clown the living daylights out of me. I thought, probably best not. Okay, so that's Crossroads there, whatever. Just going to go Ting. I've got 2 Horde here. And they're quite merry around. I've discovered the Crossroads. So that's level question mark, question mark. So that's one of their cities and towns, isn't it?
That's one of their main quest hubs. Yeah, stay away from that.
Right, so let's run around it because that makes my head hurt a lot less.
What's really frustrating is I got a really cool buff off of a priest who gave me like 20 stam and that 17 spirit.
Yeah, powered fortitude.
Yeah, and they've all run out now near enough. Like before I've had a chance to use them. They've like almost doubled my health pool.
Right, so if I come down this way now. So yeah. Sure. I just want to check, see if any of these pools of deviates are there as well.
So what did you reckon to the rant vid said? Did you watch it?
What's that?
That video I did this morning, did you watch it?
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good. I like the idea of ranting.
I might do it again. I want to rant about something that I want to rant about. Like I don't want to just do it for the
I
sake
thought
of
you had a
it.
jolly good evening tonight.
But I quite liked. There was a couple of like women walking in front of me who were clearly. They looked back a couple of times as if to try and work out if I was crazy.
Wow.
And then and then they must have seen me put my phone down. And then because one of them turned around and she went, "Were you recording a video then?" I was like, "Oh yeah, for YouTube." And she was like, "All right." She went, "It's just we could hear
Am
you."
I on it?
So yeah, I should have said, "Oh yeah, you know."
Yeah, I'm a popular streamer.
Oh yeah, I've got millions
I've got
of
4
subscribers.
4 people watching me.
It's
What, right now? No, just before.
it's done alright that video. I've not. It's got 85 views so far. You know, I'll take that.
Bad.
I'll take that.
That's 86 more than me.
Let's have a look. Oh no, 92 views are up to now, and nine likes.
I remember coming down here and getting my ass kicked. From
Yeah, I've been killed quite a few times. Oh, you're just to the right of me now.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just going to try and dodge the Horde Allies,
Horde?
and then I'm going to cut over.
What horde you dodging? What are you doing?
No, I've just walked past it, run past
Do
a
it.
Tauren
Oh yeah, the
encampment thing. Right, so I'm going to
level 15.
cut round.
Go on. I can loot that, and it's a turtle. Now worse than turtle skins. Right, so these idiots are looking for these. No, they're not in there. Okay.
Oh, this area is low as fuck. It's like level
Yeah, it
10
is, yeah.
stuff. I have a sneaking suspicion that the quests in thingy are going to be really, really low.
Well, the ones over to the right of us.
Yeah,
I think they are.
yeah, I think it's going to be too low. Everything around here is
But I
like
want to
level
try and see if I
10.
can find the flight path here. But
In fact, yeah, that's a good point. Shall we run over and get it? And then,
I don't even know where it is. I'm just not sure if it's to the right here or not. I'll come join me anyway. I can see clearly now. Screech is gone.
Do you know, I used to hate them fucking things, the centaur things, coal cars.
Yeah.
It's not so much that it was the caster ones, the ones that put the
The one that
thunder.
stun you.
Yeah, yeah.
Thunder.
Really fucking annoying.
Hello.
Nope, I did not what I mean.
It's alright, but the gazelle's feeling a lot better.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. I absolutely hate leveling a pally. There's no shit. Ah!
Yeah,
Just died.
I
They
think
just-
it's 60th level pally somewhere.
They just haven't got anything about them, have they? That's the problem with them.
I'm hoping there's a flight path one, I don't even remember.
Yeah, I think there is.
Gulzard level 14. Should we run either side of him? I'll tell you what. That needs my tender loving care. Heart leather. Do-do-do-do-do.
Yes.
It just lacks so much damage.
Tell you what I did stream the other day, which was quite good. VR Google Earth.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'd
Oh, I remember down here now, yes.
we've got I got a couple of people in chat. Joel came in actually as well. Joel stops by every now and again, and we were
Ah, that's cool.
having a
South Shore.
Very cool.
trip round people's kind of
Ratchet.
where people were from and things like that. But yeah, Google Earth in VR is awesome. It's fucking amazing. Like traveling through Times Square and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Actually made me hate Americans.
Wow.
Well, not
Microsoft is it doesn't use that to
yeah.
do
I
that.
don't know about Americans, but America. Well, in fact, no. Do you know what? That's really bad of me. Not even America. It was New York. I fucking hated. Just been in there. No, I've never been in real life.
It's up
You-
there or somewhere.
I think it ran to the left.
I thought it was up here or something. That's the pub. Pub's up that way, it's over here.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah. Just America. It was just it's so fucking bright. You know, there's advertisements attached to
Glitzy,
advertisements. I've got nothing connected to this area.
Right, new path discovered. So what's connected to me here? I can't find anything connected to it. Okay, that's good.
Time is money, friend. Be
Right,
good.
let's see what these quests are. So yeah.
Come in and tickle some ponies for about 5. Is this the bank, innit? Oh, it is, isn't it? Yay.
All right, so I've got a yellow quest here.
Right, let's have a look what we got.
Oh, this is the old auction house, isn't it? Around here.
Right, okay,
This
so
is the cross-faction auction house, so you can buy and sell to the horde.
have you got any bags in your other 2 slots or not?
Yeah, I've just got. So I've got
6s.
an 8 slot and 2 6s.
Okay.
Sorry,
it's
2 8.
currently-
I've got 2 8s, 2 6s.
Which character am I on? No, Siobhan. It's the other one that's got them.
So
Yeah, 'cause I've got spare-
about 50 wool, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll get white leather jerkin, already known. You are a Herbie?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, here you go. Take them out of there.
Try to cancel some of these quests.
So I
I've
need
got.
to keep them. Right, where are you? Where'd you got to?
So I've got the
Up these
quest
rank.
for Astronaut. Astronaut, that's where's
Yeah.
Astronaut?
Astronaut's where we're going.
Is that where we're going? Cool.
So what does he want? We're up to horns. Right. So I select trade. And we'll say start off with them going for that. I need to keep them. My other character's got a shit ton, but that'll do for a start.
Thank you very much.
And your cloth wearer, don't know those. So what's your other skills? Just is it alchemy, is it?
It's alchemy, yeah, alchemy and herbs.
Okay. Right, so eggs you want to be keeping for Christmas. That's good.
Probably could have done Darkshire actually. Darkshire's level. Was that level 28? Darkshire.
I think so. No, I don't remember. Oh, so what have we got? We've got leather working. I've got some of that, of course. Oh, 15 fine thread, I'll take them.
Oh, there's fucking horde bastards all over me. Go away.
Yeah.
keep going.
Right. So that's that. Do you have any shoulders?
Just some, I think, grey ones.
Grey ones, okay. You can't wear leather anyway, so
No.
can't make them.
Just excited to get my paladin to around level 40 because then I can just solo run dead mines on my own.
Yeah.
Aggro the
Yeah.
whole instance, kill it all, and then get money from it. Or just charge people for boosts.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I'm going. Oh, wait there. We got that. Oh, that's that.
Keep it real.
Where are you gone again? Behind me, aren't you? Somewhere. There you are. Got you. Trying to give this one a sec. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, thank you very much.
There will be, I mean, my other character's got them all. It's, so
That's all good.
what's this? There's floating debris on there and grand clams. Okay, put that in there. Bag open up. That's lots of leather there.
See if I can.
Don't need that. Don't need that. Battle knife of healing. That's an interesting thing.
Yeah, it seems a strange kind of combination of things. The battle knife of healing.
Yes. I stab you with this. Oh no, it didn't work again. I stab you again. Oh no, it didn't work again. Bloody hell! What's going wrong with this?
Oh shit! I've used my battle knife. Fuck.
Yeah, there's some strange. It's like the lavishly jeweled ring in Dead Mines. It's like
Yeah.
it's got agility on it, and then intellect and spirit or something.
yeah.
It's just a bit weird.
Deep moss spider eggs and blue leaf tubers. What level are they? Actually, that's level 26. Blue leaf tubers.
Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah. To be fair, I think all these quests here are yellow for me.
Yeah, they're not bad. Yellow for me.
Right, I'm just gonna go sell some stuff.
Yep, just in here.
Time is money, friend.
Don't need. Need to keep
get rid
it.
of that
Don't
for
need.
now.
Right, I need to find maple seeds. Play and change, you have nothing in here. No, you don't, because I'm yeah.
Be
What have
good.
you got? Owl braces, no. Wolf braces, cured leather gloves, no. And I went to get my level 255 cooking as well.
Oh really?
Yeah, so that's, I tried thinking, where's the trader? Where's the trader? Oh, it's a book, isn't it?
Yeah. That's it.
I forgot about that. Right, okay, so potion, rage potion, alchemy. That's not bad. Potion of rage, alchemy 60.
I think I've got it.
Let me
think,
check. I'll pick it up for you if you haven't.
Let's have a look. Yeah, rage potion. I've got it. Can't make it, but I've got it. You got to
Oh,
get sharp
60.
claws for it, but I can't fucking find any. Keep meaning to make it
Hey?
for. You need sharp claws to make it. Like that's
Yeah?
one of the regions for it.
I'll go kill bears for you if you want.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
where you get them
loads of-
off?
Yeah, I'd get loads of them. You normally trade them.
Oh, no.
I'll sell
Hey,
it.
how you
Buy
doing?
back. Buy back, buy
Have a
back,
good
buy back.
one.
No, I haven't got any. Buy back.
Right, I need to get rid of one more quest, and then I've collected every quest in the zone.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Be real.
I want to buy some goods. Right, so what we got? I've got drinks. Yes, I've got 14 of those. Let's get some of those. Things I don't use a hell of a lot of mana.
Yo, glad I could help.
Yeah.
Right, so where does this connect to? Manethil, is it?
No, this one connects to Dark. No. I can't remember
Manethil?
this one. Booty Bay in it, this one.
Is it? Oh. I haven't got booty base, so I might want to get that.
Jump on it and then, yeah, jump on it and go get the flight path.
Okay, back in a minute. Before the ship disappears. Oh, you little shitbag.
You just missed it.
By the looks of it.
Yeah, you missed that one.
Rat shit. I'm like rat chat. That's 6. Little sod.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Yeah, I'm just checking if there's any fishing pedals. No, nothing.
Have I got any? Can't cook anything more at the moment. My cooking's only at 91 currently.
Your cooking's what?
Oh, I can make. Oh no, I can't. I can make one. Cooking's only at 91 at the moment.
Okay, so what's your top recipes?
So top recipes are sagefish,
Yeah.
blood sausage, which is bear meat in it. In fact, that's a pain in the ass one to make. That's spiders, bears, and things.
Right, so.
Crocodile steaks and
Okay.
Westfall stew. Best thing is sagefish. That's what I need really, and,
Okay,
and
'cause-
clams.
Clams. Oh, what's that tubers? What's that? Oh. Clams. Let me just go and have a look, because I might have sold
Right back.
nearest vendor. So what's this crate with holes?
Next to it, there's some books on a table you need to pick up as well. I don't know what the quest is. I picked them up for whatever it is we're supposed to do with them. Is there a
Yeah.
Is there a cooking fire around here? There isn't one in the.
Snuffle nose
Yeah.
command stick. So, for use on a snuffle nose gopher. Okay, whatever.
Fair enough.
There's some books here.
And then remember to pick up the command stick.
Yeah, I've got the command stick
There should be 3 things that you got to pick up, I think.
and a box, is it? Crate with holes.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you need to get the blue leaf tubers. Okay, got that. So let me just go find a vendor, which is just in here. Can you cook on a brazier? I can't remember.
Don't think so. Just looking to see if there's any cooking fires in
no,
any of these
shit, no.
houses. I don't think we can cook here.
I've got one Murloc fin, nothing else. And curious omelets are just sold as well.
No, it's all good. So there's no way
That'd
to.
be good.
There's no thingy fires here anyway. Surprisingly, there's not one in the inn.
Yeah, there's certain inns don't have them. However, you can
And they
get
can
it from
buy
Tinder.
Yeah, so you can buy things. To be fair, there's no point at the moment.
They should be in Booty Bay.
I can only cook one thing anyway, just right now. And I haven't got a fishing rod because
I haven't got do you want, have you got anything for fish?
I deleted it when we were in Dead Mines. I needed bag space.
Oh dear, dear. Oh, what's that? That is a slime shell Makurura. 18th level hominoid. They'll probably give you clams.
Oh yeah,
So,
there's plenty. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff we can kill around the sea for things.
$50. Yeah, because I was going to run from Darkshore down to Booty Bay. Rainbow fin albacore. He's waiting for it. But oh, here comes the boat as well.
Should we go get the
Flight path down there.
the flight path?
Yeah, boat's coming in now. You just see shadow of it.
To be honest, do lit time on with the fucking login soon anyway. But we're here ready for some Ashen Vale action tomorrow. So
Probably to watch The Circle. Don't know
Yeah.
if you've watched that.
Uh,
Quite hilarious, to be fair.
what do I watch the other week again, which was funny? Lilyhammer. Have you
Oh,
seen
right.
that?
No, don't know that one.
Basically, it's one of the old Italian blokes off of Sopranos,
Yeah.
but he plays a gangster that basically is running for his life, and goes to Lilyhammer, the old village, full of icy things where they had the games.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
thing-
yeah.
and he tries to lead a normal life, and things just go horribly wrong for him. And he's got these two cretins that basically nearly kill him and stuff like that, and then kill other people, and it's like some little crime lord ring or whatever it is, and then yeah, well, it's just funny. It's one of those stupid things.
Yeah, I like again. It's do you know, I'm looking for something to watch at the moment. Don't know, I'm feeling a bit like my horizons need expanding slightly. Actually, what was what did you tell me to watch, Sev?
What's that?
What program did you say for me to watch?
The
Oh,
Circle.
No,
Now-
No, the other one. No, the other one.
Huh?
If
earlier.
you was going to watch the
Last Kingdom.
Last Kingdom,
I was going to watch that.
he was to watch
The Expanse. Oh yeah.
The Expanse.
Expanse.
Yeah, The Expanse. I recommend it. It's sci-fi,
Yep.
but it's very good, and it's really like raw, as in like the people in it. They're not your typical heroes, so to speak, but they're very
Okay.
cool.
It's just-
Very cool.
Was this the one that started off that? No, it wasn't. I know it is. Yeah, oh yeah, it's that one.
It's
Right.
good.
Season 4. Season 4.
There is a
release date.
season 4 on
Is
its
it
way.
on Netflix?
Yeah.
It's on. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Netflix, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to rewatch it again because I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
And
It was good. Yeah.
characters in it are really, really good. Like,
Which is the series where guy trying to hack them to bits with a film, hack them to bits in space with a axe.
uh,
I'm looking just now.
also in The Expanse, just want to point out before you watch it,
Yep.
they actually use proper physics in it. I.e., you know, in like typical like Star Trek, you're
Yeah.
able to just use brakes.
Yeah.
That's impossible. You can't brake in
Yep.
space.
Yep.
So what they do is there's a whole episode that basically talk about the physics in it, sort of thing, where you have to physically turn your ship the opposite way,
Yeah.
and basically use
Yeah.
reverse transversal to
Yeah.
slow your ship down. And they actually use it in that particular series, and it's very, very well thought out.
So I like little things like that in film. You know, just that extra little bit of kind of research or thought.
Yeah.
It's very, very good. It was on Sci-Fi, incidentally, and Sci-Fi is always notorious for having quite some shit on there. But Netflix then got the rights to it; they've got it on there, and
Is
then
Flight Path up here?
Netflix bought the rights,
Oh,
I
is it up there?
believe. I think the first couple of seasons are on Netflix, or it's either on Netflix or Amazon. Can't exactly remember. But it's well worth the time. Really good. A lot of political intrigue as well, if you like that sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think there's a few decent things coming out soon, but yeah, I don't know. You see, I've always struggled with episodic sci-fi films. Always left me feeling a bit like, you know, a little bit
Yeah.
disappointed. You know, people talk about like Firefly and stuff like that, but
I did like Firefly as well, though.
I mean, it just wasn't around long enough, was it? That was the problem.
Yeah. It got canned, didn't it?
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
so stuff like that. Do you know? Did anyone ever see a TV series called Jericho?
Heard of it? Yes.
So
I
it
think
was.
it did, yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I didn't watch all of it, though. I don't know why. I just didn't watch all of it.
Well, it was, you know, so Netflix bought it out. I forget who made it originally, but Netflix bought it, and it was you know, I think it was a nuclear fallout, and you know, the sort of people surviving in a post-apocalyptic world kind of thing. But it was a really good film. Sorry, a really good series. And I think the first 3 series were really good, and then they stopped doing it. And I always sort of thought to myself, I I wonder why they never continued on. And then I found an interview once with one of the writers, and he just kind of and he basically went, yeah, we had no more ideas for what we could do with it, so we just left it. But they left it on a cliffhanger and never ever finished it off, to the point of people tried to set up a GoFundMe so they could just do like a feature-length episode just to tie everything off.
Yeah. That's what they did with Firefly, wasn't it? Because they released Serenity, which is the movie, because they
Yeah.
tried tying all the loose ends.
Yeah.
But that was all a crowd-funded film. Really
Yeah.
good film, actually. Really, really good film.
But I sort of think there's never been any, because when you look at sort of Star Trek and stuff like that, they, like them or not, they're not really episodic, are they? Because they're almost like sitcoms in that, you know, one thing happens in one show and then that's it. It's very rarely does it follow on, other than a few kind of character tales, but the overall, they're never really tied together. It was like, oh well, here we are in this system and this is happening, and here we are in this system and this is happening. You know, it was never, wasn't much continuation. So I don't really class them as episodic like you would do, say, Game of Thrones or or whatever. So I don't know. This Expanse, I'm guessing that's more.
Oh, it's
long-term
big.
story based.
It's one big plot. There's no the base plot, which I'll tell you, is there's a space station in the film,
Yep.
in the thing, and something happens to the space station. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you want?
And it's basically finding out what happened to the space station. It uncovers a massive plot. Really a lot of jumping around, so it requires a lot of, you can't just, like with Star Trek, you can shove it on while you're having your dinner, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas this, you've got to sit and actually, if you've got a pen and paper and you're that sort, write down everything. And it's a really good watch. And that trailer actually is good, but it doesn't really do the actual series itself justice.
Have
Very
you seen Night Flyers?
I've heard of Night Flyers.
Yeah, it's the same. It's a space-based one as well. That was the one.
Yeah.
So yeah, Night Flyers is a good one. And Altered Carbon again.
Altered Carbon's good. That's even more of a
Dark.
dark, hard watch actually as well. It's very good. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
It's definitely Blade Runner.
I mean, the reality is if mankind ever got to the point of being able to interstellar travel, and we have to just suspend physics for a moment for this conversation, but the reality is generally mankind is shit. You know, we're not a very good kind of species. You know, so the reality is that out in the black, there'd be more cunts than there would be good people. Because we just, you know,
We're just not good at treating each other nice.
we just can't be friends, and that is a problem. So yeah, and I think the darker stuff, you know, the Star Trek thing, it'd be lovely, you know, if we all had this international thing where we're all friends, nobody falls out with each other. But we all know that's bollocks. That's not what's going to happen. I'm going to log out here, by the way.
Yep.
So you know, that's never going to happen.
Yeah.
So the darker stuff, I think, is more believable. It fits.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll like The Expanse then, because there's basically 3 sub-races of humanity. There's the Belters that live in the asteroid belt.
Yep.
There's obviously Earth, and then there's people that live on Mars. So there's like already different houses, if you will.
Not House Atreides. That's different. That's Dune.
That's the one.
House Atreides.
It's Atreides, yeah.
House Harkon and the other one.
To be fair, I mean, even on Rotten Tomatoes, it's rated 90%. The Expanse.
It's very good.
And on Rotten Tomatoes, nobody gets those kind of ratings, do they? IMDb 8.4 out of 10. So yeah, it's got good reviews.
Oh, it is.
I'll give it a watch.
You'll love it.
Yeah.
You'll absolutely love it. I'm gonna start rewatching it as well, alongside The Last King, so we can talk about it. But it's very good.
Awesome.
Whereas the Dark Crystal is just shit.
So avoid that one.
Yeah. That's my paraphrasing. But yeah, I've seen better days.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm looking forward to because there's a good few series on this. Well, was there 4 series of The Expanse? So
Fourth one coming out.
We'll give it a bash, but yeah, right. Give me 2 ticks. I'm just going to outro on this vid. And
Correct.
we'll be back in a second. Right, guys. Thank you very much for joining in today. It's been fun as always. We've put the worlds to right. It's what we do. But yeah, we will be back on tomorrow. I don't know what we're streaming tomorrow. We may be on VR, but we'll see. But until then, have a good one, and we shall see you all soon.